Well, welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. Lisa and I have a farming project this morning. And we are going to take an old structure that we have used for hens and turn it into something new. What do you think? Gonna be fun?
It's gonna go one of two ways.
She'll either be happy with me or mad with me.
Well, I was gonna say it's either gonna work or
it's gonna work. We're gonna make it work. Guys, thanks for stopping in at the Piney Woods Homestead. Hit that like and subscribe if you hadn't. And y'all, if you have, as always, we appreciate you.
And y'all, there's a video a ways back when we built this structure. There's slabs underneath here, underneath all this manure, so they've broken down good now. And all of this will go for compost and get all of this, and we're gonna move it. Hopefully it's gonna stay together while we move it.
Let's hope. Y'all, we built this little structure not long after we built our house, and it was all scrap lumber that was left over from other projects, and a bunch of strong ties and all kinds of mess, and a few cattle panels back when you could actually afford to buy them. And so we're going to turn this into at least a temporary hothouse. Would that be the right term?
Greenhouse for my seedlings.
Greenhouse, yeah, hothouse.
I'm at the bottom of the project list, and I've been waiting on my window greenhouse for 8 or 9 years now.
Yeah, so. I think I said a while back I was going to try to get this greenhouse built for Lisa
this winter.
Yeah, this winter, because my father-in-law's got a bunch of old windows and don't use it, but y'all just ain't had time. And so we are going to repurpose a structure that we're going to move anyways and turn it into a hothouse. But it is not hog panels, these are cattle panels, I believe.
Yeah.
And chicken wire and some treated lumber
and a bunch of zip ties.
Zip ties. So what we're going to try to do, y'all, is kind of free it up from the ground, put the pallet forks from the tractor under one side, and we're just going to move it maybe 20 feet to where we want it at to kind of get it out of the way, because I want to be able to come around here behind and bush hog in this area back here just to kind of keep it clean. So
well, and I've never liked this structure here necessarily.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
because
no, you
your pretty tarps that you put on it, which is the first thing, you know, not that we have a lot of people here, but the first thing you see when you pull in for the farm store and all that. So I'm excited just for it to be
cleaned up a little bit,
turned a different direction,
made it look a little better. So
yeah,
we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get these nesting boxes out, and then we'll show you, hopefully, we're getting this thing moved without it falling apart. Scoot it.
You know how to grab it.
I'll do this.
You got to scoot over.
You push. Oh, heavy.
I don't remember being this heavy.
All right, is your back all right? Can you pick that up?
I mean, it's not
here.
great,
Let me drag it. Don't try to pick it up. Let go of it. That way you don't hurt your back. Okay. Drag it out of the way.
I think they do. I don't know. Do they still make the nesting boxes like this?
Oh yeah, they make them. Whoever they are.
This is one I had that was from I think it was from the 50s. I used to sell antiques, and it was in pristine condition when I had it. Never planned to actually utilize it for chickens, but we did.
Has more character now.
Well, it has only outdoor purpose now. I don't remember it being that heavy, but.
All right, well, let's see what we can do about getting this thing moved. Oh! There's wood in front of it.
Yep.
Don't hurt your knees. Y'all, the idea is we're going to try to get this little dolly up underneath the front, kind of pry it up out of all the chicken poo, and then the forks from the tractor on the back.
That's the plan anyway.
That's the plan. Man, my left knee is killing me. Stinks. Getting old.
Well, that was just it.
You know what? I need that door open so I can get it up under there. should have brought a shovel over here.
Well, your left knee's hurting now, your right knee's going to be.
Let me get a shovel and dig that out just a hair.
Take two.
Well, maybe not. Hang on. Shovel time.
It's been sitting here for a long time.
Long time. Y'all, I am hard on shovels.
Well,
I used to break them on purpose, I'm pretty sure, when I was a kid. I don't do that now. But this one here gave up the ghost a while back. Dry rotted. There we go.
There we go.
It's moving. Be able to get that thing under there. Let's try it again. See if I can get it under there.
You're probably hitting
Slabs
now.
There we go. Getting a bite. Perfect. Now shut that back. Now, all you'll have to do once I get the tractor under the other side is hold her down. And I know we're going to try to wheel it right up over this stuff.
That's the plan.
Okay. Y'all, this right here is broke down chicken litter, shavings, slabs. It's going to be really good stuff. We're going to get that up, not right now. That's going to go into raised beds, but we've got to move this thing. We've got to spin it because the front, where Lisa was, needs to face that way. So now it's going to require some physical exertion.
Well, that was physical exertion on my
On you,
on
yes.
me.
Yeah, it was hard on me running that tractor, I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you. Good gracious. I used to have rope on this thing. I have scavenged the rope and used it for other stuff.
I took the rope off the inside and laid it over there, if that would help.
We'll see here in a second. Oh, this is working.
I'm gonna hear about this for days on end now.
Oh, my right wrist. Lord, my knee, my wrist.
Your back, your...
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's working. Let me get the tractor out of the way. Finish that. Old injuries, y'all. Old injuries come back to plague you. All right, move the tractor. All right. No pain, no gain. Getting there. Getting there. Let's see here. We're almost where it needs to be, but I wanna come forward.
Well, we can do that with the tractor and the hand track.
Yeah. All right, back to the tractor. Can't have a dirty hothouse, can we? That's about 6 years worth of dust and cobwebs. All right, you got it up there?
Yep.
On that board.
Right there.
Huh? I'm trying to find it.
You need to go up.
I think I'm under it now. Where are you at?
That's the middle of it right there.
Hard. I can't see in there. So. Where's that top board? I tell you what, you pull yours off for a second.
Okay.
And let me get a screw started so you can see that.
Okay.
You see it?
Yep.
All right, put your board up there.
Okay.
And overlap it. Can you see my drill over here? About 1.5 inches that way. Like.
Hold the board where it's going to be 1.5 inches from the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
I reckon.
Watch your fingers.
I am.
Alright, hold what you got.
Okay.
So y'all, what we did right here is just basically sandwich some boards, made a little frame, because we ended up cutting that tarp on the back side to where we can roll it up, let some hot air up out of here. So that's the whole purpose of that. Now we're going to get to putting some clear tarps on here. We actually decided not to go with the greenhouse material stuff because honestly I didn't want to be fighting it. So we'll show you what we ended up using as far as picking out to go with.
Matthew had read reviews on these clear tarps from people who used them instead of the traditional greenhouse plastic, and then I double checked behind him.
Of course you did.
To make sure the reviews existed. So this was a more affordable and hopefully easier to handle solution.
Yeah,
we'll see.
It's UV resistant, that's the main thing. So if we can get,
and it's a 10 mil, so it's,
2 or 3 years out of it,
yeah,
I'll be happy. This is an 8 by 10. I lay it out. I need to see which is the 8 and which is the 10.
No, it's...
Yeah, I need to know which is...
Oh, it's 8 by 16 on that.
No, it shouldn't on this one. This is the front. Okay, good.
Well, it's just shy of 10.
Well, that's the piece that we want up here. The longest piece, okay?
It's 9.5 instead of 10.
Close enough. That's how they measure in China, I reckon. Okay. All right. Lift high. That looks about right.
Well, you're further than I am.
All right. Now, lay your side down so I can see. I need to come my way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pick it up. That's almost perfect.
You got one more.
Right there.
Yep.
Perfecto. Stretch back that way so you can stretch tight. This is a pain in the posterior. You keep pulling. Yeah, it probably ain't gonna be perfect.
Well,
But it'll be close enough.
It's 6 inches high on each side.
Yep.
6 inches shy of the proper measurement.
Your turn.
My turn. So, the door is what happens when a perfectionist marries a non-perfectionist.
Oh, I can't help I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, no. You wanted me to roll the whole tarp up to go in and out. So, anyways, so he fixed it.
All right, we'll start off with the front here and show them what we did.
All we did was the shorter tarp here, so it is layered over, but not a big deal. And then the bigger tarp is across the biggest fan. What was it, 12 by 16?
Yeah.
Is that one, and a 8 by 10 is the smaller one, I think.
Yep.
And just put.
Show them how we fashioned it here.
Oh yeah. Well, it's still drying, but it's just 2-inch Velcro strips all the way down, and it's down here. These are the ones that I'm mainly concerned with, so that I can roll the sides up. If it gets too hot, we'll have to fashion an additional accessory, probably some more Velcro, just to
hold it up.
When I want to pull the sides up on both sides. And that's it.
See, all this thing ain't gonna win no awards in Better Homes and Gardens or anything like that. Southern Living. This would probably be more like redneck Southern Living, but it's gonna work. Originally I said we're just gonna roll the tarp up and go in and out, but that was probably not a good idea. So a few hours later, and remember, we're taking something that was existing and making it functional. It's function over style.
And there was already a door there.
Yeah.
So you just had to add the pieces of...
I just had to put I keep all this thin stuff off the sawmill. It comes in handy, and you can open it just far enough to get in good. So come here and check this out. So it's nice and warm in here already. At least I'll be able to take a couple of those plastic, we call them kind of tables, like an event table.
Or like picnic tables, but they're the heavy duty and they fold.
Rubbermaid tables. And she can put one on each side. Got a window here at the back so that we can Velcro that up to let some of the heat out. But I mean, you got to figure, you're going to be putting starts in here.
Right.
Once they're already up.
Right.
And they may not even stay in here at night.
It'll depend on the weather, but you know, normally, like last year we had over 500 starts in the house.
Yeah, we ain't doing that again.
Outgrew the house and got moved to the farm market, which was...
Yeah. So this is going to be where the starts go,
Yes.
and Lisa will babysit them. If they need a little heat, we've got a radiator heater and a heavy long drop cord. We'll pull it out here, and we can always put some boards or something down at the bottom if we're worried about that little bit of an air gap at the bottom where the tarp was just 6 inches shy on both sides. But
yeah, I will say, if you end up ordering the tarps that we did, both of them were 6 inches shorter than their actual measurement. So it was 15.5 feet.
Yeah.
Which, if we'd have had that extra 6 inches, would have been perfect along the bottom sides. But
been better to have a little more, but it's gonna work, y'all. We're gonna make this thing work.
I will say that these tarps are pretty much identical to like the little $40 greenhouse that we got from, I think, Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit heavier meal.
Yeah, it's heavy. That old poor razor knife I was using wasn't any good. I had to get my pocket knife out, but when I was cutting out the slit for the door. We left the blue tarp on the back because the sun travels from east to west. That's the
we get
learn something new.
In other words, we get no sun.
No sun on the back side, so we left that blue tarp back there. No sense in spending the money for another one when we had that. So y'all, this is our little economical. We got what, $68 in tarp and Velcro tape.
Right.
So this was just more economical for us to reuse something that we had existing versus didn't have the time to get her one built or buying one of those little kits where you can put one together. So this will work.
Hopefully, maybe in the next
5 years.
Well, I mean, see, I've been asking for one for almost 10 years, so maybe in the next 10 years I'll actually get my
I'll tell you what, y'all, in the next 10, Lord willing, she'll have one.
But you know, you were also supposed to do the greenhouse and a high tunnel for me this winter.
High tunnel's coming. It's coming. I got that scratched around in the back of my brain. Guys, we're wore out. We're a wore slap out. This thing took longer than I anticipated.
Because of the door.
Because of the door. But it does function better and it looks a little better. Guys, y'all have a good day, a great week. Laugh with us, y'all. This ain't perfect, but neither are we. Y'all have a good day, a great week. Lord willing, the creek don't rise too high. We'll see you on the next one.